believe it or not, what I just did was not witchcraft, and you could probably do it too using one exercise. Hear me out. No rudiments, no nothing. Just right, left, right, left. Technically that's a single stroke roll, but underneath all this fancy stuff is just single strokes, played at low level. And then accents are placed wherever I want to put them. Accents basically mean hit drum harder. One thing that will help you here is knowing how to count 16th notes. So 1 E and a. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. I recommend getting that down before we try adding accents and funky stuff. This is really simple. All you're going to do is play 4 times with the accent on the 1. So you're going to go 1 E and a. Remember, accent is nice and loud. Try and emphasize how loud that is and make the other notes as quiet as you can physically make them. It's good to overemphasize things and then dial them in. So you're comfortable with that. Count out loud as well, because that will again help you. 3 E and a, 4 E and a. Next up, we're going to put an accent on the E. So same thing again, 4 times through, but this time the loud note is going to be on that first left that happens. So you're going to go little note, accent, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. Then you repeat the process for the and, so that'll be your next, right? 1 and 2 and 3 E and a 4 E and a. And lastly, the 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. Get those all down individually first, and then what you're going to do is string them together without stopping. Do it ridiculously slowly, because when it comes to hand coordination and dynamics and trying to get that all right without it sounding a bit messy, you have to go slowly. But I promise it's worth it in the long run. I'm pretty sure I say that in every single video, but that doesn't make it any less true. So eventually you'll end up, and make sure you count out loud, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 E and a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. At the end you're going to end up with 2 accents. 1, 3, 4. Keep those notes nice and consistent. Focus on the dynamics. Keep counting out loud. Those 3 things. Once that's comfortable, if you want to add a foot in on the pulse, just 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E, 2 E, 3 E, 4 E, and so on. I recommend that too, because then you've just got a bit more coordination going on. You might be wondering, how exactly does this help me make this happen? Yeah, I'm about to explain that bit. Basically, by learning how to put an accent on every option you've got in terms of 16th notes, it then means you can pick and choose where you put them. So I want an accent on 1 and then the E of 2. 1 E and a 2 E. 1, 2 E, 1, 2 E. And that in itself makes a cool fill. And one more thing that will then mean you can turn all these cool accent things into fills. Place every accent that falls on a number or an and, so every right hand, on the floor tom, and every one that falls in the left, E's and U's, on the high tom. Trust and believe, sounds good. So if we take the 1, 2 E accent pattern, 1, 2 E, 1, 2 E, 1, 2 E, 1, 2 E, you can start to see how this gets very tasty very quickly. Get the accents down, place them wherever you want, and you'll find that the world of drumming opens up to you. Have fun.